Hi there, duckies. I hope you're all well. Tilly as well. She is chilling. I mean, Chels. So Instagram have done something interesting. Apparently, from what I've seen online, which would kind of work with some anecdotal evidence I have sort of not blocked, but sort of restricted politics on Instagram. Now, all my videos tend to be politics, and apparently, from what I've seen online, this covers stuff to do with the trans community, the queer community. There's a lot going on TikTok at the moment. You may have seen some videos about it. There's suppression on there towards the queer trans community. And I have noticed that one of my videos that I did recently on Instagram has done kind of quite well, in the fact that it's nearly at 100 views, which is about right for one of my videos on Instagram. But the one I did recently, which was politics, community stuff, transgender visibility, has not done as well as the previous videos have done on my platform. As of speaking, it has about over 30 views, but it's not. Normally, over the first few days of me uploading to Instagram, I get a fair few views up. It climbs quite high. But for me, it has been slow, and I just wondered, is that what it is? And then I came across Carl Kalinski's video on it, and it showed that, Instagram are kind of cracking down on political content, mainly because of the Palestinian situation, but also because they don't feel there's any money in it. And because of their own personal opinions. I spout political stuff on this channel that is not pro-capitalist. The platforms I'm on are capitalist institutions as such. They might not want my message getting out there when I talk about that sort of politics on this channel. So it was just something I wanted to share with you. It was just something I'd noticed. It's not going to stop me posting on Instagram. I'm still going to post on there, as you can see by this video. But I just thought it was interesting that was kind of the situation. And so few platforms out there nearly have independent politics, news and commentary. I know, we all know the reasons why. We can all think of 100 different reasons why that is the case. But Instagram was one of those platforms. Wow, up until my last two videos, Instagram was the platform that I did the most views on. But recently, my last two videos have gone quite well for my channel, for over 400 the last two channel videos back, and my last video before this one over 200 views. That's not bad for one of my channels, and a bit consistent for two videos as well. You don't often get that back to back, so I don't know what's going on there, but I'm going to continue to put out content as long as I have my platforms, the platforms that I'm on. I'm not going to change much because I want to be as honest with you, the audience, as possible. I just, you're not going to see a grift here. I'm not making any money out of this. I'm not making any money out of it. I may do a coffee donation sort of thing that Sam has got on our on Transpride Southampton. I may do that, but I've just, my content has always been free. I've volunteered in broadcasting ever since I got started proper in mainstream radio back in '94, and I've never been paid for any of the content I've done, whether it be podcasting or YouTubing or Instagramming or Facebooking or doing the radio show. These are not things that you get paid for, because it's not actually how media works at the brass knuckle end of the industry. It is a lot of volunteering and putting foot slogging in, and if you blow up, you blow up. If you don't, you don't. And all the things I've done have never really blown up, but I enjoy doing them. I enjoy doing this sort of content. I enjoy doing the radio show with Danny. I enjoy doing the podcast that we do. I've enjoyed all the stuff I've done in the past. When I originally started, I used to do music stuff. I was a disc jockey for Hasler Radio. I did 2 or 3 shows on there, and then I went to work at Unity in the early noughties, and I was a disc jockey there again. And it wasn't until we started doing the podcast in 2008, and then the Fresh Brew one in 2014, that we started doing the subjects I wanted to do, which was news and politics and a bit of history, a bit of culture. And then I started doing YouTubing in 2016, I think, 2015, 2016. And I really do enjoy it. It's something I really do enjoy doing. When I do a video like this, or a podcast, or a radio show, I get buzzy afterwards. I get really excited. I think, yeah, that was good. I don't know why. It's just something I enjoy doing, and I try to do as much of it as I possibly can, especially when something is happening in the news or around the community that gets my interest. I really have to apologise for my voice. Every time I do a podcast on here, my voice goes croaky. Whereas normally when you see me around the place talking to my friends, sat here having a smoke, it's fine. But every time I sit down to do these podcasts, my voice gets fucking annoying. And it sounds like raspy and stuff. I hate it. Sorry. So yeah, I've always done my content for free. I've given it away for free. I've never really thought about getting monetary remuneration. So maybe if I put coffee on here, some of you may want to donate. Some of you may want to sign up to a subscription. It doesn't really matter. In the sense that I survive, I get by. Those of you who don't know, the reason why I exist to my American audience predominantly, I do get some followers in America, is because I am known as the ward of the state. I suffer from a learning difficulty and quite bad mental health. And my mental health is a bit kind of weird. And no one will employ me. I won't get a job. I need to go to my clinic every 2 weeks to receive an injection to stop the weirdness from happening. And because of that, there is no one who's going to employ me, and there is no way that I'm going to make any money in a job. I don't do this for a job or with the prospect of making any money or doing it for a job. I like doing it. I enjoy doing it. I hope you like watching me and you enjoy it. That's what I do. If I get a couple of likes, that makes me feel good. I have to be paid by the state to survive, because if I didn't, and if they didn't, I would be on the street or dead. And because of that, I have been fortunate enough to have an NHS and a welfare system that has been able to support me since really 1997, when everything went to shit and my masking and coping skills were just trashed. And after that, I went on a massive great bender for about 8 years, and then came out of it and sorted myself out. So I've not been in a position to be able to work because, as I say, no one will employ me. I only have a place to live because when I transitioned, the council in Southampton thought where I was in private accommodation and the safety aspect of the private accommodation coupled with my mental health, they felt that I needed to be moved into secure accommodation. So they moved me to secure accommodation for mental health patients in Portswood in Southampton. Because I was there for 3 years, I was then able to apply for a council house, and I got this place. And I've been here since 2007. And because, again, to the state, I'm able to pay my rent and live here. Again, if I wasn't able to, I'd be paying most of my income to a private landlord, or on the streets or dead. So although I moan about my government, the institutions of the state I live in allow me to have a modicum of a life. And that I should be grateful, I am grateful for. I should be grateful for, and I am grateful for. And that's basically down to 2 Labour administrations, Attlee's and Blair's, both of which the institutions and the welfare system that support me to live. So yeah, I just wanted to share those 2 things with you. I've been meaning to do a video for a while. There are a couple of subjects I'm going to try and do tomorrow, which is Sunday the 7th of April 2024. I will try to do a couple of videos then tomorrow, so hopefully you'll see me again. If you don't mind this rambling. I just wanted to get it out there, and I've been trying to say it in a couple of my previous videos, but they'd gone over long. I just wanted to say to you, I love doing what I'm doing, and I'm kind of flattered that the 55 of you who are my subscribers, and the people who dip into my channel, don't necessarily subscribe. Please click that bell below. Don't necessarily subscribe, but they watch my videos and they take something from it. I want to thank you. The little things that, like the views, the likes, they make me feel better. And I do this for you guys. I do this for the community. I do this to get the word out and just to give you my impression, my thoughts on everything. So thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye. Oh, chilly.